this hour. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to visit Washington this week for talks with U.S. President Donald Trump. Zelensky will also meet U.S. energy and defense firms and discuss the Tomahawk missile needs of the country. U.S., Egypt, Qatar and Turkey have signed a joint Gaza declaration backing a ceasefire deal. Mediators signed the document alongside U.S. President Donald Trump, ushering a new era, as he's put it. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has stated that U.S. President Donald Trump remains on track to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping in South Korea later this month, as both sides try to de-escalate tensions over tariff threats and export controls. U.S. and China have rolled out special port fees on shipping firms registered in either countries as the trade war between the world's two largest economies continues to escalate. The U.S. first announced this fee earlier this year, and China has meanwhile levied reciprocal fees for U.S.-linked ships in its ports. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas has announced that the European Union will allocate €10 million to help establish a special tribunal to prosecute Russia's crime of aggression. She's also pledged an additional €6 million to support Ukrainian children deported by Russia and survivors of sexual violence. Torrential rains inundated Mexico last week, and the death toll has now risen to 64. Meanwhile, 65 others are missing after this tropical depression triggered landslides and floodings in parts of the Gulf Coast and central states. U.S. President Donald Trump will be visiting Malaysia on the 26th of October and will facilitate the ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia, which will require both sides to remove all mines and heavy artillery from their borders. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghai has stated that the recent claim by France, Germany and Britain about their determination to reinitiate nuclear negotiations with Iran lacks goodwill and sincerity. All right, viewers, those are the headlines in our top focus as